Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection you share with each other. Today's reading is going to be focused on what you need to know most about this person at this time. So there may be secrets revealed here, bits of advice or guidance about the connection itself. I do hope to bring you as much clarity and insight as possible here. And before we get started, I want to be as transparent and open with you as possible. This may be a little bit of a heavy reading. I think we are talking about a difficult connection, or a heavier connection, I guess you could say. So if that does not sound like a reading you want to partake in, you are welcome to depart at any time. Maybe you felt drawn to my channel for a reason. I have a pop-up reading playlist over there if you'd like to scroll through and see if any other readings would call out to you, okay? I like to be as honest as I can with you guys, and I know not everybody wants to receive a heavy reading, so you can always bookmark it and come back to it later if you would like to. So we're going to get started with the first spread that I've pre-pulled for us to save some time. After that, we're going to dive deeper into the messages using the tarot, where I will pull on this person's honest thoughts and feelings about you. We'll also get some channeled messages out to see what they would like to say to you right now if they felt like they could be completely open and honest at this time, followed by tiles and charms for extra confirmation, insight. You might see important symbols or initials come out. And then last, but certainly not least, we will end our reading today with a message just for you from universe. Whatever you need to hear the most at this time, and also to help you reset your energy and bring the focus back on yourself again, not necessarily towards this person or the connection. So highly encourage you to stick around till the end. But without further ado, hi Wally, let's jump in. Oh, well, hello. Okay, Wally really wanted to interject, you guys. He says hi. He's been extra chatty with me today, so don't be surprised if he pops in here and there to say hello. Wally is my cat, for those of you who are new, and he's also our very beloved channel mascot. So, anywho, let's get to the messages. I'll introduce you to the cards, and then we'll get going. So first up, we have the Temple, the Underworld, Venom, Darkening, Networker, King, Chaos, Collaboration, Envy, and Uninterested. You guys, I do not use this deck in my readings very often because a lot of them do have, I don't want to say sinister, that's a little bit harsh. They have darker undertones to them, yet for some reason I felt drawn to it today. So I don't argue with my divine team when I feel called to do things or not do things in readings. I know it's for a reason. So we are here with this deck. I'm going to read these to you. We have Uninterested. I prefer to keep my focus on my own life right now. Envy. I will seek to undermine your successes as a means of elevating my own standing. That ties in with this. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. We have Collaboration. Let's work together to achieve shared success. We also have Chaos. It is not my fault. I'm a magnet for trouble. Chaos follows me wherever I go. One last tidbit of information. For some of you, this might not be a love interest. For some of you, it could be a coworker, a colleague, or a friend. However, it could be a love interest as well. I'm not saying that's not possible, but I do have a strong feeling for some of you watching, this is not like your specific person. It could be somebody else that's wanting to come through for you. A colleague, a friend, I should say, or somebody along that lines, but it could be a partner as well. So let's get into the message. First of all, I want to chat about this. Networker. Conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. This could be a gossiping type of person, all right? I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I do think that this person is a bit jealous of you. Now, I'm not saying that they're like this big bad villain and they have no good feelings towards you. We're going to dive deeper into their emotional world and their thoughts about you after this section here. But I do can say for a fact from what I'm seeing here, they definitely are willing to throw you under the bus if it means elevating themselves. So regardless of how much this person loves and cares for you, if they feel like their reputation is going to be damaged, or if you're doing better than them, or if people are looking at you through a good lens in a way that they feel might undermine their own successes or their own reputation, they're not too good to slander your name to try to make themselves look better, right? So maybe if you and this person get into a fight or a disagreement or an argument, they might be the type of person that goes to others to try to put the blame on you before you get the chance to speak your piece and share your side of the story. They might be really quick to go to other people and try to get their condolences or their approval in the situation first, okay? So they could be gossipy, they could be envious of you, maybe that's part of the reason. They're very self-focused. I feel like the word or the term narcissist gets thrown around way too much nowadays. Not everybody in the world is a narcissist, okay? But one important note is that everybody does have narcissistic traits within us. It's a developmental thing that every single human is born with. We all have levels of empathy and narcissism. It's just part of being a human. And so some people fall closer to this high side of narcissism versus empathy, and other people fall closer to the empathetic side. It's just kind of like on a spectrum, right? And so I'm not, saying or diagnosing this person as a narcissist, okay? I'm not going there. I want to make that very clear. But I will say, based on the cards here, they probably fall closer to the narcissistic side versus the empath side, because this person is not too afraid, like they're not afraid to throw somebody else under the bus if it means they look better in everybody else's eyes, okay? I'm not saying that they're out there always self-serving to the point where, they don't have any type of love or empathy or compassion, but at the end of the day, if they had to choose between you and them, they would choose themselves every single time without fail, from what I can see here, okay? Very self-focused. And because of that self-focus, they are kind of like a magnet for chaos. Maybe they have a lot of drama that just magnetizes towards them because they're, based on universal law, the energy they're putting out is not always so good. So what are they getting as a byproduct of that? Not so good energy in return. This person could be operating in a lower vibrational state. And so because of that, they're getting lower vibrational energies thrown at them through chaos and drama. And conflict. However, this person has some level of recognition of this. They don't really like where they're at with this right now. They do want to level up a little bit. They do want to work with you. I think this person sees a lot of good qualities within you that, low-key they're jealous of, but also they want to learn from you. They want to work with you. They do want to kind of tap into the energy that you have and improve themselves, okay? And we'll dive deeper into that in the thoughts and feelings section. I just wanted to say they're not all bad, okay? This person does kind of have an ego complex, though, where they view themselves as this king or this queen, maybe a little bit better than other people, or in their head, they're more important than the other people in their life. And I'm all for having a good relationship with yourself. You should, in my opinion, be your top priority in your life because, not to be too grim right now, pun intended, but you are the only person you are guaranteed 100% to have in your life until the day you go, until the day you exit this planet. Nothing else is guaranteed, but you do have to live with yourself until the day you leave the planet, right? So it's important to have a good relationship with the self, but it's also extremely important to have good relationships with others as well. So I'm not arguing that. Okay. This person has, some toxic energy to them, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. They don't really have a good relationship with God developed. They might not be very religious or spiritual, this person. And I'm not shading anyone right now. Everybody has a right to feel their own feelings and believe their own things. So please don't twist this into something it's not. But this person doesn't have like a higher power. They seem to be they don't have a good relationship with God. I'm just going to put it that way. Whatever God, they resonate with, if they do at all whatsoever. They're very focused on earthly things only, material plane stuff only. They're not focused on their spiritual development. They're not focused on their relationship with the divine. And everybody's on their own journey. So like I said, I'm not shading anyone, but personally, I believe it's really important to have a connection to God or the divine, right? To have a higher power, to really care about spiritually elevating yourself. And I'm really proud to say that on my channel. I would not be where I am here today if it were not for my spiritual awakening. I would not be here right now. I wouldn't. I was in a very dark place before I went through my spiritual awakening, and I give credit to God for everything I have in my life right now. So, I think it's really important to be in tune with your spiritual side. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. And I think your person is just much more focused on their human experience than spiritual evolution and elevation. So I don't know. Anyway, let's get into the tarot. I'm just going to put a sock in my mouth or something. Okay. All right, so let's get into the tarot. We'll dive deeper into the message for you guys. Let's see what they really think about you, what their honest feelings towards you are. Because I'm curious. So far, this person seems like they're a little bit of a mess. I want to see what's really going on inside. Their thoughts and feelings about you specifically. Okay, so we've had 4 cards now fall to the floor, all of them face down, but solo. So this is weird. I don't typically do this, but I'm taking them. Give me a second. This person is hiding their feelings from you. They don't want you to know. That's what this message is. The reason all of them came out one by one like that, but face down, they don't want to face the truth right now. They don't want to do the healing either. Wow. This is such a powerful message, you guys. We have the Ace of Swords, Temperance, Strength, and the Ten of Wands. And the fact that they all wanted to run away from me and were face down, they didn't want to be seen, tells me your person is really scared. Honestly, maybe part of the reason they're gossipy or they're jealous of you is because they're scared of who they really are. They haven't gone through that process of self-love or inner discovery yet. They don't like facing the truth because the truth is scary to them. They don't like facing their emotions because their emotions are scary to them. They feel so blocked from reality that they have this distorted view of things they're not wanting to deal with. And they're not wanting to do this healing work yet. They don't want to calm this fire just yet, okay? And I think when they see you, they see a person who has it together. Maybe they're jealous of you because they feel like you have all of these qualities that they don't have or they're refusing to see. So maybe part of them is jealous because they wish that they could be more like you. They wish that they could shine their light like you shine yours. I really think it boils down to that. This person is jealous because you have what they believe they don't have or they refuse to look at within themselves. They're basically ashamed. This person is walking around with a lot of shame and guilt all the time. Okay? Yeah, they hide it. Deep down inside, they want you to know that they're sorry. I do think that they want to reconcile with you. I think that this person knows that maybe they've done or said some things that have hurt you or hurt this connection, and they feel bad about that. Your person does. I think that deep down inside, they really do care for you, and they really want to be a part of your life. They feel really comforted in your presence, but they're very wounded right now. Your person is really afraid of being rejected. They feel like they have to put on this mask to be perfect all the time, and they need the validation and approval of other people in order to feel worthy because they just have a really difficult time self-validating. That's what it all boils down to. Your person can't self-validate, and so if it means throwing other people under the bus to get good energy from other people or for other people to say that they're awesome or amazing or in the right, they're willing to do it because they don't know how to validate themselves. Honestly, I feel bad for your person. I really do, because it sucks to be in that energy. They don't feel confident in themselves. They don't validate themselves. They don't feel like they're worthy. And so they're always looking at other people to tell them that they're okay. The only time they ever feel worthy or validated is when other people are telling them they are. Sadly, that's basically where your person is at. They do care for you. This person does care for you at their core, but their core is so cluttered and clustered with mess and blockages that I don't even think they can see that sometimes. I would say that this person definitely falls really close to the end of the narcissistic spectrum here, where they're so self-focused and at the same time, they're very wounded and insecure. And that is common with people that are a bit more narcissistic, as they always, like, they don't have the ability to be validated by themselves. They need other people to tell them that they are. Which is unfortunate, but it's just what happens, right? So that's kind of where your person is at right now. I wish I could give you better news, but your person has a lot of healing to do, and right now they're blocking that out. They really don't want to face that music. They're suppressing those emotions. They're suppressing those thoughts and feelings. They don't want to face them head on right now, but it's like we get one glimmer of hope here that your person does care for you. It's just all this other mess is so much more dominant in their energy field right now that this is like not shining through, I guess you could say. So I care about all of you folks. At the end of the day, please make decisions you think are best for you. And if this connection is draining your energy, if it's not serving you, if it is not good for you, please remove yourself from that situation. And, I'm not going to tell you what to do. At the end of the day, it is up to you to do what you think is best for you. But personally, I believe if you're in a connection with somebody who is not kind to you, they're not elevating you, you're not getting anything good, if they're draining your energy, if they're causing you problems, it's probably better off to just remove yourself from this situation because you deserve better. And there are lots of other connections out there that will make you feel uplifted and elevated. So, okay, let's get a couple cards out here. Whoa. All right. Let me figure out where am I going to set things? There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to get a couple from my handmade deck out as well. First up, we have sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. We also have shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So again, we have like a little glimmer of hope. Like this person is like, I know I need to work on myself. I know I'm sabotaging things. I know that I'm flawed. But my ego is still so strong here. I just don't know what to do with myself. We also have let me go, prioritize yourself, and please forgive me. And honestly, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not even pulling any more cards because this in and of itself is like a full sentence. Let me go. Please prioritize yourself, but also please forgive me, okay? This person, I feel like their higher self is saying it's just not time for this connection right now. That's not to say that it's never going to circle back around again. Maybe if this person does their healing work, you'll come back around to each other in time. But right now, it's important that you prioritize yourself. And if this connection is not serving you, you probably should redirect your energy and attention back in towards yourself, okay? And also, please forgive me. I do think that this person feels guilty. They know that they've sabotaged things. I don't think that they're proud of themselves for doing that, but they got a long road ahead for healing. And, it's probably not going to happen overnight. So, okay, let's get out some tiles and charms for bonus confirmation and insight. Although if you are still here, first of all, you should like and subscribe if you are. But second of all, if you're still here, I feel like you already know who this person is. It would be hard to mistake this. Maybe an M. Something with the letter M could be important because that popped out right away. Okay. We have M, O, U, U, N, B, R, I, O. Maybe somebody's name is Bree in this connection. Minnesota, Michigan, Missouri, Nebraska, I think. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'm going to leave that there. We're going to get some charms out. We also have a G. Okay, we have red lipstick. Someone in this connection could wear red lipstick, or the color red could be important because we also have the red cherries coming out. Someone could like the color red, wear a lot of red. Somebody could be very vain too, like care only about their superficial appearance, okay? We also have the cherries here. Cherries always make me think of like melatonin and getting good sleep because I think they do have like natural properties in them that help with sleep, if I'm not mistaken. So somebody also might need to just like go take a nap or, you know, rest their mind and their body a bit. Okay, let's get you a couple personal messages out, you guys. I feel like we really need that for today's reading because it's been a heavier one and I feel like this has been a difficult connection. So I'm going to pull a couple cards out for you. Okay. Oop. All right. All right, so first up, we have the Fox with opportunities. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. And your affirmation of the day I'm holding up so you can affirm it with me. You can do that by dropping it down below in the comments. My challenges help me grow. Always. Don't be scared of them, even if you don't see it all the time. Their sole purpose is to make you stronger. Lovely. I'm going to leave your reading here, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.